Hi, and welcome back to another reaction. Today we're reacting to R.E.M or R.E.M. Don't know who they are, but I'm listening to a bunch of rock songs today. Let's just see exactly who they are, like a quick 1 minute description of who R.E.M are. R R.E.M. Yeah. R.E.M was an American alternative rock band from Athens, Georgia, formed in 1980 by drummer Bill Berry, guitarist Peter Buck, bassist Mike Mills, and lead vocalist Michael Stipe, who were students at the University of Georgia. Okay, so a lot of rock bands I feel were like formed between the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. That is literally when rock, like in this way, in this format, came alive, I feel like. So without further ado, let's jump into this reaction. Don't know what I'm expecting for them though. Let's go. Interesting start. This is new. Okay, turning up this a bit more.
Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The links that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough.
Okay, let's just. Whoop, this guy look like Sam Smith. What the heck? I'm sorry. He does. Um, Before we continue with this track, I just want to take a minute to just acknowledge how amazing this video is thus far. One thing I especially like is uh simple music videos with a lot of purpose, right? For me, this is just like an excellent use of well, I don't know when this particular video was filmed, but it's so simple and yet it's so meaningful. Like the props used, the lighting used, you know, like if you look at this frame that we're on right now, you see that one side here is like shaded, and the other side there's light, and all of these things are intentional, and it's just making his lyrics, making his story pop even more, because everything is done deliberately to follow that kind of story that he's singing, which I really do appreciate. That's like really good art in my mind. um I understand when they say alternative rock, because it's definitely giving a little bit different from the others I've listened to thus far, which I really do like because I do enjoy alternative music. I do love this type of sound as well. So let's continue listening a little bit more and see where this goes.
I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you like a herd. brought me to my knees, pale. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. I thought that I heard.
All right, so this is a very interesting, very interesting piece. So I'm listening to the lyrics and trying to literally assess this as the music video continues. So it's called Losing My Religion, and we just saw a frame whereby, these people were looking at this guy, this the same man with a wig on his head, and then they're realizing that he's like a fake. He's basically faking everything. So like, who do they turn to? Who do they trust when things are not great? Like, if I feel like a lot of these types of songs, which is showing that this whole concept of religion and concept of faith, right? Um, they show it from a human perspective, whereby there is so much bad happening. There is so much things that is probably, well, it's definitely wrong with this world. And you know for those who are faithful and for those who pray and believe, it gets to a point where a lot of our faith is kind of like tested, and sometimes we see things for what they really are. We see how things affect us, and we see like, hey, do we continue or do we just give up? And at this point they feel like this story is just showing that people are just giving up because they're just not seeing real. They're not just they're not seeing anything with promise. They're not seeing anything with faith. Everything is just fake. Everyone is just lying, and there is nothing that's real. Like,
Heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. But that was just a dream. Try, cry, why try? That was just a dream, just a dream, just a dream.
hmm. All right. That was a good concept. That was a good concept. After listening to it, I realized I don't think I can fully grasp that concept in the span of like 5 minutes. I think I do have to rewatch that video, but I still feel it has something to do with losing uh faith in a way. Yeah, I think so. But the last part, I saw like some things that maybe might signify that there was a lot of prosecution happening to these people, or there was a lot of mockery happening. So I can't put my fingers on it, but if you know what this video really entails, if you know the meaning, you could let me know in the comment section. I'd be really excited to learn more about this piece. As I mentioned before, I do like artistic content, and I try my best to understand it. A lot of the times perception is in the viewer's kind of viewpoint, and if you create art, like not everybody's going to like receive that art in a particular way. Sometimes a lot of people just see things differently, and it makes consumption, it makes like perspective of anything. Like I could create something and have one intention, and then somebody else sees what I create and then have a whole different intention, you know. But I guess that's why artists literally sometimes write the meaning that they have behind a painting, or they tell a story behind why they did something like that, but we all could see something differently. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you want early access content, check out my Patreon, link is in the description. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Until next time, hope you enjoyed this reaction.